Hey Capricorn, it's your honest homegirl ᴇᴍᴜ, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Take heed to what resonates. Anything else, leave it for another healing homie, okay? Now, Capricorn, as I was shuffling the cards and meditating on your energy, the first things that came up, and if you're new to the channel, I do your intuitive messages first, and then we get into your reading. So, when I was meditating and shuffling the cards and praying on your energy, I got the feeling of stuck. You know, you may have a decision to make. Some of you may not want to make the right or wrong move. Like, I don't know. It's like some of you may be trying to play your cards right almost. You don't want to say too much and you don't want to say too little. For some of you, you just are caught up in your head about a lot of things, but at this time, you feeling like you can't move, or you feeling like you're stuck, or you put yourself in a situation where you are stuck and you really don't know what to do. This is the time for you to connect back with spirit, with God, your ancestors, with you going out in nature again, so that you can clear the clutter. Some of you may want to go and physically sit down and meditate. For others of you, you may want to walk in nature, and that's a form of meditation, but being still within you, not talking, just listening, being aware of what's around you, tuning into the nature. Forget the people that are around you. I mean, still, be aware, but don't be too aware of what they're doing. Just take note. Okay, that person is over there to the right of me, that person is to the left of me, this person is behind me, this person is in front of me, but don't focus too much on what they're doing, safety reasons, right? But you can walk and meditate. You can exercise and meditate, okay? Meditation doesn't mean you have to sit still all the time. It's more so of stillness within you, within your mind, so that you can get the downloads that you need and the answers that you seek. A lot of you guys are trying to manifest and you're wondering why your manifestations aren't coming in fast enough or quick enough. Is because you got too much going on in your head. When you want to manifest something, you pray for it and you forget about it. You don't worry about the who, what, when, where, how, why. In divine time, and whatever you ask for, as long as you're putting in the work and you're doing what you're supposed to do to get towards that goal or achievement or whatever the case may be, it's going to come to you, whether it's in the form of another person, a form of a message, you physically seeing it, whatever the case may be. It may come from the lyrics of a song, a billboard. It could come in the form. Sometimes when people be wishing for money, you got to remember, sometimes, or materialistic things, sometimes it's not going to come in the form of exactly what you asked for. You may be presented with a job opportunity to increase your pay in order for you to afford something. You may sit there and get a huge savings or a discount on something when you may have thought you were going to pay $1,000. You only paid $500, but that saved you $500 so you could get whatever it is that you wanted. So you got to sit there and be open to how you receive things too, because good things are coming your way. I also felt that a lot of you guys may be around a lot of options at this time, but Spirit told me to tell you they're breadcrumbs, okay? Like, either these people around you deserve breadcrumbs and not the whole loaf from you, and that's probably why you're stuck in your head about being open and vulnerable to these people. Be vulnerable to the people that make you feel safe to be vulnerable. Don't force yourself to sit there and be vulnerable and you don't feel safe, but you still open up to them anyway. There's a reason why your spirit's not allowing you to be vulnerable to those people. Be mindful of that, okay? Some of you need to set your sights higher than what you have. Some of you going to have to sit there and tell God, show me bigger and better, God. Show me how good it could get, God. Because it's only going to get as good as it can only get as good as it can get based off of who you are. So if you've been putting in the work and you know you deserve better, you better ask God, listen, show me how good it could get. And even those that are on their lower frequencies, God going to show you how good it could get. They going to show you what you can attract in your life. But if you don't keep up, God will remove whatever he just showed you out of your life just like that. He only gonna give you a little taste because you got to still put in some work. But also blue jays, your spiritual animal was blue jays. They were popping up. And some of you may be around your cousins a lot right now at this time as well, or around people that are like kin to you, but not like immediate family. Like you may be around, or you may be around your soul tribe too, where it's like they feel like family, or you've made these people your family. You may be around them at this time. Seagulls as well. But I wanted to read the meaning of blue jays for you because I had Googled it as I was waiting to do your reading. But it says spiritual meaning of a blue jay crosses your path. When a blue jay crosses your path, when it's a positive sign. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. You got me reading words and ain't even listen. Okay. It says when a blue jay crosses your path, then it's a positive sign. With the above information, we know that blue jays are a symbol of peace and tranquility. They represent a turning point in your life to be calm, collected, and spiritual. Now you see, and I had to take a deep breath before I read that again, and I was able to read it with no problem. Some of you may be moving a little too fast. You may need to just, like I said, go out in nature, meditate, clear the clutter out of your mind so that you can see things clearly, okay? You can do and walk in alignment. But yeah, so let's get into your reading, Capricorn, because I don't want it to be too long. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Capricorn, Divine Spirit. What is going on with Capricorn? Really? One card? Okay, so for some of you guys, you may be in the search of your divine feminine. You may be in the presence of her right now, but you still got a couple of birds around chirping, you know, eating the breadcrumbs that you're giving them. But there's this one particular female in your life that you know you have the highest regard for. You know that you have to treat her like a queen. You know this is it. This is the person, you know, but you're kind of scared. That's why you still got them little other birds running around, but they really don't deserve you. And Spirit's been telling you to set your sights higher, because why? What you can have with this one person, all them girls, all the little things that you like in them other little girls, where it's like, yeah, and I called them little girls. It's like you like one thing about that person, one thing about that person, one thing about, but she embodies all of that. All of the little things that you like and all those other options, she is that. She's all of that. And for some of you, this is you. You are that divine feminine. You embody all of the highest things that a divine feminine can be. You're on your shit. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're valuing yourself. You know your worth. You're turning your back on anything that doesn't see you for who you are. Okay? A lot of you guys, you're shifting into this energy of forgiving yourself and loving yourself and saying, I don't deserve, what? Did you really try to offer that to me? No. Have a nice day, though. Wish you well. Like, that's what you're on. And a lot of you have decided to go towards the light. You've decided to do what's best for you. You've decided to not play on the devil's playground anymore. You know to have a balance within you of your masculine and feminine energies. You're deciding on that. You're deciding on who's your better half now. Or this is what you're looking for. You're dating with purpose now. You're dealing with people with intent. Your intentions with people. See, you know what you want. Male or female Capricorn. You know exactly what it is that you want, and you're going after it. You have tunnel vision. Once you have decided, some of you, you're right on that mark of you're embarking that decision, making that decision, and you're going for it. That's it. Once you make up your mind, that's it. And you're heading towards it. And ain't nothing gonna stop you. Some of you, this is money. Okay, you know Taurus and Virgos and Capricorns, y'all love some stability and some security, okay? Some of you divine feminines are deciding to be with a boss. Okay, you want to date someone that has their own business. You want to date someone that, and this is for my masculines too. Like, you guys, if you're bosses out there, if you are entrepreneurs, if you work hard, if you dedicate to taking care of yourself and putting in the work and healing from childhood traumas and wanting to create generational wealth and legacy and stuff like that, you want somebody on your level, and you're not accepting anything else but that. Yeah, so you guys done hit the reset button on yourselves. You have been doing the work on yourself, so you deserve these better options. And you're not settling. I thought another card had flipped over now. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Some of you could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or they may have these placements in their chart or yours. Some of you want someone that is spiritual just like you. You don't want to deal with anyone that doesn't believe in the things that you don't believe in. Like, you want to be on the same page all the way across the board with somebody. Is there anything else for Capricorn, divine spirit? Yeah, you want to be emotionally grounded with someone, okay? You want someone that is not only going to nurture themselves, but nurture you, nurture your family. You want that person that is gonna balance you out, your yin to your yang, your left to your right. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to completely, be on the same page with everything, because everybody's an individual. You may like different things than them, and so forth, but the main things, how you raise your children, your belief system, how you manage money, like, you want those things to be on the same page. But as far as being individuals and your hobbies and stuff, you guys could really care less, because you could go do that, you could do that, as long as we got a few things in common that we could do together too. Cool. And the thing is, you guys you're focused on that. Okay, if people are not aligning with you and who you are, you're like, God, show me how good it can get. Okay, just show me how good it can get, because this ain't it. Okay, a lot of you guys, if you're dealing with the justice system, you may have a female judge. She's going to be the one to decide on the verdict of what has happened in the past. Okay, she's going to be fair. Okay, she's going to be fair about the decisions that she makes with what goes on in your case, or whatever it is that you're dealing with. Shoot, this could just be a ticket, but I feel like they're going to be fair with you. For some of you, you've realized that this Aquarius is who you want. For some of you, you're realizing and having these aha moments and these spiritual moments, that everything is a sign in front of you. Some of you are searching for this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Like, you're adamant about dating a fire sign. Some of you just love you some fire signs, or this fire sign is looking for you. Some of you are making up your mind on a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces female, or they may have this in their chart, but there's definitely a lot of drastic changes happening. Okay? Major changes that needed to happen. For those of you who, have been going through the storm, you've been going through it, right? All that stuff you've been going through is because Spirit's been shifting, shaking things up, moving things around, so that you can get in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing in life, who you're supposed to be surrounding yourself with, who you need to let go of, what you are holding on to, the things that you have been healed from. All this stuff, this chaos is happening right now within you because change needs to occur, or you've already been actively doing the work, and good things are coming because of the changes that you have made. Okay, so if you've been feeling stuck right now, it's because Spirit wants you to be still, okay, and make up your mind on exactly what it is that you want, because you can't straddle the fence right now. There's no more straddling the fence. Either you're going to keep playing in the devil's playground, or you're going to sit there and meet your higher self. You're going to walk in the path of, God and what is right for you, what is supposed to happen for you. See, we get caught up in these distractions all the time. Materialistic things that mean nothing. Because deep down inside, everybody wants to be accepted. Everybody wants to be heard. Everybody wants to be seen. And not seen in a materialistic way, but people to see you for who you are. People want that unconditional love. But if you're not aligning yourself with that, you think your partner, your reflection, is going to see you and hear you and love you unconditionally if they're not putting in the work too? So you got to decide. You just start using your intuition. And the only way you can use your intuition is if you start balancing out the masculine and feminine and masculine energies within you. Balancing all those things out. Anything that no longer serves you, you got to flush it out. You got to detox it out. Okay? It's time to clean up. Time to clean up house. So that you could get everything that you deserve. You've been through enough. Don't you think? And the thing is, it takes time to heal. But as long as you wake up every day and you choose to keep healing, even through the tough days, God sees that. The only way things going to show up for you is if you show up for yourself. But let's get some homegirl advice. We have fun times on the horizon. Okay? So if you've been down in the dumps, if you haven't been doing much, things are coming for you. And then we have the love is there. Okay? Love is all around you. Love within yourself. Love of others. The more you love yourself, the more people love you because they see the love that you have for you. Is there anything else? Yeah, see, you need a spiritual bath, okay? Because some of you're stuck in your head because you probably got other people's energies all over you too, okay? And you may have put some energies on yourself just thinking the way you was thinking. So it's time for a spiritual bath, okay? Go get you some sea salt. Go get you some, the water is already there from the tub. Get you some Florida water. You can even put some hyssop in there, the herb. Okay, depending on what it is that you need. If you want to sit there and give yourself a self-love bath, and you put some pink Himalayan sea salt in there, and some honey and some cinnamon sticks and some roses, or what, like, meditate on what you should put in your bath, and whatever comes to your mind, write it down, and then look up the spiritual meaning and see if it correlates with what's going on with you, and that's how you'll know. Okay? And it takes courage. It takes courage for you to walk away from things that no longer serve you. It takes courage to heal. It takes courage for you to say, you know what, let me get myself out of this funk right now. It takes courage to sit there and say, you know what, God, I do deserve better. I'm not going to sit there and choose this person. I'll wait it out. That's why I tell people to just date people and take their time with people, because then you could get to really know somebody. They'll eventually show them their true selves. But it takes time for them to take that mask off. That's why you just date people and you don't sleep with them, because then in time you'll see what you're dealing with, what you're working with. And then sometimes you don't even have to do that, because to be honest with you, let's be honest, people you attracting is who you are inside. So really you need to just check yourself and ask yourself, are you really ready to date? Or you still got insecurities? Are you really ready to date? Or you still got trust issues? Are you really ready to date? Because you still got mommy and daddy issues. You got to be honest with yourself. And then we have patience. It says, congratulations, you've been granted more patience. You may start using it right away or much, much later. Waiting a long time is the sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. You can believe it. Look at this. You're still reading and you haven't started getting annoyed yet. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office. So yeah, you have to, it's divine timing, okay? Know that. Remember that. When things don't come your way, it's because God hasn't finished doing what he needed to do what she needed to do. However, to me, honestly, God to me embodies both energies. But, you know, God, your ancestors, your spirit guides is putting in the work for you. It's not quite right yet. It's just like a cake in the oven. You can't take it out until it's baked, right? So when it's ready, it's ready. And then that's when it'll be presented to you, right on time. When you'll appreciate it, when you'll value it, when you'll take care of it, when you are going to give your all into it, that's when you will get those things that you've always wanted. And then we have self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child, okay? So it's time to forgive yourself so others could forgive you. It's time for you to understand yourself so others can understand you. Everything that you want, you got to do for yourself first, Cappies. But I love you so much, and it's time for me to go. Peace out. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at The Honest Homegirl if you like daily horoscopes and wanting to read my Twitter posts where I be talking my sugar honey iced tea. But until next time, mwah.